Good morning, happy back day. Big, strong posture muscles are gonna support everything, okay? Back is so important. Plus, aesthetically, it just gives you a beautiful shape, all right? Women are constantly trying to get rid of their fat thighs. That's me. And then somewhere along the line, it clicked. It's like, oh my God, that's a female figure. We have shape, we have curves. But if you want to balance out a little bit, you build up your back, all right? It gives you great posture. It helps with alignment, imbalances, and it just looks good. I'm back here in our little nook because I wanted to show you pull downs. If you were at a gym, you've been at a gym, you've seen lat machine pull downs. Some of our friends in the group have equipment at home. So I was gonna, do this option. Back, band pull down, I'm gonna start with what's written on the board, which is a band pull down. So with this, I should just check and make sure that we're okay, right? Good morning, Linda. All right, so I'm not upside down. That's good. I had a great sleep last night. Trying to recover from that leg day is still kind of challenging. Okay, let's just go here. So your lat pull downs, band pull downs are going to be in front. Now, for the most part, these are warm-up sets, okay, to, you want to locate the muscle group, so you want to bring your brain into that area so that you're thinking about what you're working, all right? The other thing is to limber up the shoulder joints and get the blood moving. Just a little rehearsal. With this one, you could take it in behind as well. Now with this first set, I probably would go light with this band fully extended, and then maybe for my next round, I would double it up and just see, okay? That would actually bring more work into it, but it also would really bring your brain into it, right? When the load is heavier, the muscle will feel it. That's brilliant, isn't it? Band pull apart is here. So as I show the pull down with my machine, I'm going to stick with the band pull apart here. This is a beautiful movement, and it's going to mimic a lot of the stuff we do for the rest of the work. I just noticed that moment. I just noticed my traps gaining tension, too much tension in my neck. So remember to keep yourself lengthened, okay? So we're working along the upper part of the back, shoulders, upper back traps, and there is low back and mid back, but you're gonna really feel an overwhelming challenge up here today. Balance. All right, second set pull downs, and here I am with my lat machine pull down. If you have one at home, you're going to sit up tall and into it and almost over exaggerate the posture as if we were doing anything with weights on the floor. Exaggerated posture to bring yourself up into good tall alignment. Pulling with my back. This feels like my arms are working. This feels like my shoulders are working, and they're auxiliary muscles, all right? So as a beginner, there's plenty of work being done with these major muscle groups to the auxiliary muscles, all right? Never fear, you're getting it all in. I've got us covered for every inch of your body done properly. Okay, so that's a lat pull down, up tall pull with your back muscles. Initiate the movement with a squeeze, and then arms follow. Second set for our band pull aparts. I'm gonna keep this one real light because like I said, the bent over row, upright row, and rear delt fly, oh, there's even a wide row down there, really gonna hammer this upper back good today. and 10. Oh, it's 12. This is supposed to be a tempo, and I will do that next one, okay? So we're on our third round for the band pull down and band pull apart, okay? I'll do one more in front here, and then I'm going to turn around and show you from behind, because with the pull downs you can change the angle of your torso to hit your muscle group in different ways, all right? And 12. Tension creeping up. Get rid of it. Band pull apart. So the tempo was supposed to be 1 out, 2 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, band pull apart for 12. That might be plenty for you, all right? 3, 4 sets of warm up. For more advanced people, you might have started using heavier weights right up there in your second set. All right, band pull apart from behind. Excuse my rear end, but my band pull apart, you're going to pull your back down, okay? My shoulders are depressing and engaging my upper back, and then I follow through with my arms, okay? And that can go in front, behind, and that's going to depend on your shoulders, right? And I can also tip back slightly and do the same thing. So here, with my machine lat pull down, I'm doing the same thing. On my machine here, I have the option to move forward and back, and you may not have that kind of space. But if I move forward far enough, I can pull behind my back. And again, that's going to depend on my shoulders. I can also lean back slightly. I could reverse grip and pull with a closer hand stance. Okay, you get the drift, eh? So that is lat pull down on a machine, and every machine is going to be different. This one's a dinosaur, but I just love it to pieces. It works on a lever system. But even in gyms that I would go to, there's always a lat pull down, but home gyms especially have persnickety little sticks, and you just have to get used to your own equipment and know what you're doing, okay? Band pull apart. Once again, mimicking the movements, we're going to do a lot of good stuff. There we go. So we're moving over to the bent over dumbbell row, double. All right, 10 reps and 10 reps for upright row. All right, so let's get on with that. I've chosen weights that I think I can handle today. I woke up feeling good. I ate well, I slept well, and I rolled out. Starting to feel some real good recovery in my quads. So I decided on a set of weights that I think I can handle this, and you'll have to decide on your weights, and you can always change them, right? Bent over, dumbbell row. Excuse me. There we go. For 10. upright row. All right, so I'm just gonna pull, following the line of my thigh to my chest. And then at the top here, I wanna squeeze my upper shoulders and acknowledge that contraction. Beautiful. Supersets, 2 exercises, bang, bang, back to back, then rest, all right? Because our superset is challenging one muscle group, okay? That's a little bit extra rest because we're hitting the same muscle group with 2 different exercises. 20 reps, bang, bang, tough. We gotta go 4 times. When you're ready, you take your rest. Okay, so unsupported forward flexion puts a great demand on your low back. If you have a pre-existing condition, you need to be careful. Say that this was a back of a couch or this was a stool. Perhaps you could support yourself on something for that, okay? Or lighten up your weights all the way down and begin to challenge that muscle group in a forward flex position under control. All right, there's lots of ways to begin the rehab process. And a lot of it's in your brain too. I mean, with people that have had back pain, I just see the fear and feel the terror to think that they would go back. So you're not only dealing with the physical pain, you're dealing with the memory of the pain, and your body almost works, or your brain works independently to stop you from doing anything that might put you back in that awful condition. So that's why you have to just come at it a little bit at a time, be kind, just tell your back, I'm not gonna hurt you, right? You can't plow into the heavy weights when you've got this to contend with. Bent over row, double dumbbell. Another option would be single arm dumbbell row, 10 and 10, all right? Start to learn the modifications that you can make for your individual circumstances. Safe up, safe down, right? Upright row. Remember to follow the line of your body, but watch your shoulders, okay? You're internally rotated and lifting a load that it might be an awkward position for your shoulder, right? Depending on how healthy your shoulders are. Even though mine caused me some problems, I still consider them healthy. Wear and tear, arthritis, I don't know what it is, but I just give it the leeway it needs, you know, from one day to the next. All right, we got one more set of the bent over row, then we're moving into three sets per the next. Yeah, I was thinking with all the cues that I give to modify, how important it is as a beginner to know your modifications and to know when you've had it and not to push yourself. But that goes for people that have been training for years as well. You know, once you learn the modifications and then you can read your body, you're going to use them forever. I don't come into every workout lifting the heaviest weights ever. I take a tour, find out what's working, make changes in my mind, and then in my weight. Never-ending process, basically. Never-ending. We're all in the same boat. Or is it the same storm in a different boat? I don't know what that one is. Oh, 10. 10 and 10. Rear delt fly. If it suits your shoulders, I'm going to hold my weights end to end today and do the rear delt fly in that position. That's going to limit my range of motion, all right? I mean, if it's twisted, I can go up a little higher, but when it's out this way, pinkies up, I'm just going to hit that muscle right where it counts. And then gorilla row. That's the one where your weights are on the floor and you're pumping it up, okay? Again, compromise low back. I would put my weights on a bench and then I would lift from this position. Other than that, give the movement a go without any weights at all and see how you react to it, okay? I'm just gonna get this mat down so I don't, sometimes you hammer that weight and it hits the floor and shakes the house. Okay. There we go. Good? Everyone ready? I don't know. Rear delt fly, this one's 12 and 12. It's painful. But with the gorilla, we're gonna get a bit of a cardiovascular effect too, so that's a bonus. Here we go. 8s, should have had 5s. All right, so exaggerated posture, break at the hip, and rear delt fly. 1. 12. I'm really feeling a little bit of tension in my back. Be careful of that. Gorilla, you've got a wide stance and you're pulling from center. All right? And 12. Yeah, that's going to be challenging. I was thinking, oh, I should have got heavier weights. But when you're down in that forward flex position and your back is holding on to stabilize the movement, heart rate's going. There's a lot of things happening. Yeah, it's a good one. So rear delt fly, we're hitting a really small muscle up here, and then we're going into some big, complex movements. When you're ready, all right, we've only got 3 of these, and then I think we're home free. Tall, break forward, control. starting to do the little old bounce. And you know, that's fine as long as you know what you're doing. It's intentional, all right? You just don't want to be throwing it up thoughtlessly, causing problems. 12 and 12, here we go. I'll see you in a sec. And 12. Good. Watch your back when you come up. Those gorillas work on the same premise as those stop dead squats. One where we sit on the bench, ease off, and then fire up again. Same with the gorilla. Each time that weight goes down, the muscle has to work harder to fire it up again. Fire it up again, okay? So just keep that in mind. If you're finding it difficult, there's a reason, and you could lower your weights. Third set. Whew. So I turned so that you could see the fly, where my arms are fully extended, maybe with a slight elbow bend, because our next one is going to be a wide row, and it's going to be more there, all right, as opposed to there. All right, here we go, third round. Rear Delt Fly, gorilla row. Watch back. Good. You need a stretch, take a stretch. You need a rest, take a rest. You need to lower your weight, lower your weight. Let's go. Hang in there, 8. 10. Last 2 are difficult. Oh. Good. Oh yeah. Downhill from here on in, guys. You know, I was just thinking, I'm going to show it really quick. When you have your own machine at home, you look at it in different ways to get different things done. This next one is a dumbbell wide row, and I'm trying to get up here. So if I was using this machine, I've devised a way to tuck myself into it, sitting backwards and pulling for that same muscle group. Again, sorry for my butt, but I just wanted you to be aware that whatever equipment you have at home, you could be adapting these exercises to other equipment. That just gives a new challenge to the muscle group and helps it continue to work, to adapt. All right, dumbbell wide row. I'm going to try my lighter weights because One shoulder doesn't love this position, but we'll see. So 10. 10, and then it's 8 bicep curls, meaning it could be a little heavier weights, and I will change my weights because that wide row didn't affect me like I thought it would. No harm done. Controlled, yeah. Second set of biceps this week. I just figured that while that muscle was pre-exhausted from all the back work that it's engaged, that we would just add another to it. Dumbbell wide row, 10, and then 8 to 10 biceps. And 10, bicep curls. I'm gonna go 10. 10, good. All right, we got one more set of these, and then we're down to those bicycle crunches. So much fun, eh? 100 is a big number, but you break it up. You break it up in the bite-sized chunks that work for you, okay? So let's finish up first with the row and the biceps. Last set here, all ready? I needed to do a few more. I didn't get mine out quite as wide as I thought. One you could modify, 2, 2, 2. You can continue with a double dumbbell biceps curl. And 8. That might be 10. I don't know. I don't know. You know how I lose count. All right, here comes our bicycles. Try and keep your core engaged, all right? Bicycle is to the other. Any problems with low back, just do a light crunch, okay? I don't know if I have that awesome abs routine down, but if you have real instability in your low back, you've got to start with supine pelvic tilts, all right? You want to engage the core muscles, and then you can start your bicycle. Are we ready? I'll see you at the other end of 100. Whether that's 10, 10 times, whether that's 25, 4 times, or whether that's 50, 2 times. Here we go. $40. If you need a rest, especially your neck, that can get really tense, okay? So come on up, shake it out. Let's go back. Back into the trenches, you guys. All right. 25. I got 25 to go. I just don't want to wake up sleeping knot, and I want to get rid of the tension in my neck. So, little rest, I'm back in. And 25. Woo! Take it to that stretch. Lift your core right up and off. Create a little space and lengthen that hamstring or abdominal area. I'm thinking of hamstrings. I'm thinking of our glute workout tomorrow. I haven't devised it yet. I really like designing our boards, and now when it comes to the glute board, it's even more fun for me because it's just neat to see how I can put all the pieces together from the work that we've already done so that we don't do too much, and then fit that in with a new session. So I'll be having that kind of fun later on this afternoon. I'll put the board up later. We're going to do it tomorrow at 8:30, and we're going to keep the time consistent for right now, and then we can talk later. Have a great day, you guys. Recover, 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 especially the new people, especially the people that really got hammered like me on those quads. Recover, and then just see how you feel in the morning about doing our glute session. Have a good Friday. Woo!